You have the Diddy trial. You got Diddy, as you guys know him. We know him as Puffy. We go way back. You know, this trial is just getting started. He's been locked up for some time now, so we're getting a little bit more details about what happened. But let's take a look, man. Let's take a look at Diddy's trial.
Right now, we're going to turn to Sean Diddy Combs' trial. The prosecution's star witness, Cassie Ventura, due back on the stand this morning to face cross-examination after 2 days of testimony alleging years of abuse. Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katursky is at the court. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, George. And for those 2 days, Cassie Ventura told the jury here that Sean Combs' frequent beatings, humiliating threats, and incessant sexual demands left her drug addicted, psychologically damaged, and suicidal. Moments from now, his attorneys will try to paint a different picture. This morning, the cross-examination of the government star witness, Cassie Ventura, ex-girlfriend of Sean Combs.
I would rather lose a lover than a lover loser.
The jury heard her gripping and graphic account of their volatile and violent 11-year relationship. She said she felt trapped in a life of physical and sexual abuse she could not escape because he had blackmail material, derogatory, humiliating video of hundreds of encounters with male sex workers that Combs said would ruin her. Jurors saw still images from the sex videos, Ventura softly telling them, "That's me." Asked why she agreed to testify against Combs, Ventura responding, "I can't carry this anymore. I can't carry the shame, the guilt. I'm here to do the right thing." Until her testimony, it had been more than 6 years since Combs and Ventura were in the same room. One of the last times she saw him, she alleged he raped her in her apartment. "I just remember crying and saying no." After undergoing treatment for drug addiction and trauma, Ventura sued Combs, alleging a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. They settled the next day. Ventura revealing for the first time the amount, $20 million. The jury saw evidence of violence on this 2016 hotel security camera footage. Ventura said she was trying to escape a freak-off when Combs chased her down, threw her to the ground, and stomped on her. Jurors saw a text message she sent him afterwards, "I have a black eye and a fat lip. You are sick for thinking it's okay to do what you have done." 2 days later, she and Combs appeared on the red carpet at the premiere of her movie, The Perfect Match.
Not sure that you're my type, Charlie, but I like that about you.
E! News asking her about her relationship with Combs.
Was it love at first sight with your boyfriend?
It was a long time ago.
She's trying to be political.
What makes you guys work?
Well, I think what makes any relationship work, if it is working, is, just not talking about it too much and just keeping it close to your heart.
Ventura said she wore quite a bit of makeup to cover the bruises, though she pointed out photos like this from the after party where traces are still visible. Ventura admitting she at times initiated violence, recalling punching Combs in the face after he called her a derogatory name. The beating she said she received in return was so bad, Combs forced her to remain in a hotel room for more than a week to heal. "You treat me like you're Ike Turner," Ventura once messaged him, comparing Combs to the abusive ex-husband of Tina Turner. Defense attorneys concede the relationship was toxic and violent, but say Ventura made a free choice to stay in it.
So what we're going to see on Cassie's cross-examination is they are going to poke holes at the things that they believe show that she was under Sean's control and that she wasn't free to leave and that some of these things were not consensual. And so the defense is really looking for anything and everything that she has stated on the stand that can show that she was actually a willing participant, she was aware of the choices she was making, and that she was free to leave at any time.
The defense insists that Cassie Ventura was not being sex trafficked. Now, her cross-examination is expected to last all day, probably into tomorrow, guys. But federal prosecutors told the judge she must be off the witness stand by the end of the day on Friday because she could go into labor at any moment. Guys?
Wow. We know you'll be there for all of it. Okay, thanks very much.
That situation is crazy, man. I can say this. Having people that I know that are in the entertainment business, matter of fact, they are very close to Puffy and Bad Boy when back in the day, man. There has been talks of Puffy and his things that he indulged in for a long time, man. A long time. Personally, I don't know. Most of us do not know. There's a lot of people that have spoke about this man for many, many years. You take a look at the video that came out when they were in the hotel hallway, and he is, which is disgusting. He is beating her. The way he's beating her is crazy. That right there was I think that's the thing that opened it all up, man. That video opened it all up. And that video, you're not going to be able to erase that video from people's mind, man. The only question I have, because he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have never put his hands on her like that, beat her or stuff like that. My only question is, and everyone I've ever talked to, why stay? Why stay after the first time this man put his hands on you? Why stay? And the second question, how much of this, the sex parts of it, how much of it was consensual? What was it consensual? Was part of it consensual? Did he force her to do this stuff, or did she willingly do it? I mean, we haven't heard his side of the story, but I tell you what, man, that video does not help him. That video does not help him. And now we find out that he paid her $20 million, man. So yeah, there's people that have said some things. I saw something on X where one of the guys who allegedly was involved in the trick offs, he said that it was consensual and that Cassie asked him to do some things, and Puffy was in the corner, being a simp or whatever, a cuck. And he was saying that Cassie was controlling, what was going on in the bedroom. So who knows, man? Who knows? You're gonna get people that are coming in and out and testifying, and well, I guess we'll finally get down to the truth, man. What I want to know is this: they've claimed for years that Puff was an informant, not an informant. He's a plant. They're saying he's an industry plant, right? And he has all these videos that are putting celebrities and powerful people in very compromising positions, right? He has these videos, right? Blackmail videos. I want to know, is there anything illegal going on in those videos? What's going on in those videos? Is there anything illegal? If it's consensual, it's consensual. But if people are doing illegal stuff, if there's sex trafficking, or if there's any kids involved, man, that should be brought to the forefront, and people need to go to prison. It shouldn't just be Puffy. We want to know who's on those tapes. We want to know who is involved in Epstein as well. Epstein, what happened with Epstein? 2019, he gets arrested, and he supposedly hangs himself 1 month later. And 6 years later, we still don't know who else is who are the people that were supposedly buying these human beings, buying these, underage women. We want to know. We got questions, man. We got questions for Diddy. We got questions for Epstein. We got questions for it all, man. We want justice. So this trial is already spicy. It's very interesting. So we'll see what unfolds, man. There's a lot of unpacking to do here. I don't know, man. To me, it doesn't look good for Puff, man. It does not look good.